but there's a lot of weight on every individual that live in the diaspora. Did you know that about 26% of Americans age 18 and older, about 1 out of 4 of these people, suffers from any one or two of the diagnoses of mental disorders in every single year? Have you any idea that 1 in 2 people, representing about 46% of Australians aged between 16 years and 85, had experienced a mental disorder before in life? In Australia, between the ages of 16 and 85 years, if you take every 2 people, maybe a man and a woman, or 2 men, like amongst every 2, one of them has suffered from 1 or 2 of the mental disorders in the world. There are so many types of mental disorders, which we can go into the different types at another time. But this is what we are going to be talking about. More to that point, we've seen that anxiety disorder is the most prevalent type of disorder, which is about 14%. All these are mentally related concerns that affect the people we are meeting on the road. This is why this is important. As people that are in the church, some of the people in the church are coming with such disorders. They are with you and you are always fighting with them. We need to know some of this information. You work with a lot of people. Some of them are diagnosed with a lot of these situations, but we have no idea. So we deal with some of these strangers on the street the same way we would deal with somebody without any mental situations. So we follow by affective disorders. Okay, followed by affective disorders. We have 6.2%, and substance use disorder is only 5.1%. I'll clarify this again before we go to the tips to keep yourself away from getting into any of these statistics. I'll go through it again. It says 1 in 2, which is 46% of Australians aged from 16 to 85, had experienced a mental disorder before. Anxiety disorder is the most prevalent type of disorder. That is 14%, followed by affective disorders. That is 6.2%. And substance use or substance disorders, that is 5.1%. So if you look at these statistics very well, mental disorders and anxiety especially is one of the highest. We have the highest statistics, and that is even much more than people that have taken substances. You know, substances, medical, tablet, and all the other things that have given them one or the other, mental disorders. And now, a higher proportion, this is what's going to blow your mind. A higher proportion of males than females, that is 48% of males, are always affected. And the females stand to about 43%. There is a difference of about 5%, which is not a small number. When this statistics was done, it is confirmed that the males that have got mental disorders are more than the females. The question is, why? Maybe you have the answer. Please type up your comment at the bottom of the screen. And I'm encouraging everybody to share this link and subscribe to our channel if you have not. This is what we need to know. And then I'll go ahead and I'll give you something. This was done by the National Survey of Mental Health and Wellbeing. So it is no mean a smaller group trying to just make noise somewhere. This is a very established establishment and institution which will give you all the information you need in accuracy. And also, let me tell you one thing to blow your mind. Remember this, that a positive psychological well-being can reduce the risk of one heart attack. If you have positive mental well-being, it reduces the risk of mental attack. It reduces the risk of heart attack. And number 2, it saves you from a potential stroke. You know the disease called stroke. These are the 2 major things you get when you have a very sound mental health. And then poor mental health also lead to one, poor physical health. I mean, it shows on you when your mental health is not all right. Obviously, you can see it in the way the person dresses, the way the person prepares himself for events. I mean, you don't even care what you put on if your mental health is challenged with certain situations. And also, the last thing it does, poor mental health also, it says that poor mental health makes you prone to all sort of chronic diseases. Chronic diseases, we talk about chronic, and then we are talking about diseases that come to stay and most likely go down with you. And you know what I mean by a disease going down with you. So these are the statistics that we are going to be looking into. But if you want to keep yourself safe and sound and will not fall under any of these anxiety, depression, substance abuse, any of these categories of mental health, then stay tuned to this program. And we are going to right now do something amazing. We're going to be talking about the top 10 tips that can prevent you from falling under any of these categories. A lot of the people you know are mentally challenged, mentally affected by something. Check this out. We're going to stick to it and we'll finish it soon. All right. So viewers, like I said, please don't forget to share this program. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Help us to be able to reach out to the people that we need to reach out to. The church needs to know this. Society needs to hear this. Everybody else needs to know. Some of these things would be great if we knew them. All right. So this is the list of the top 10 tips of top 10 tips to maintain your mental health. The first one, it says plan and priorities. Plan and priorities. That is the number one tip that we need to look into. Plan and priorities. All right. So when we talk about plan and priorities, what would that mean? What would that be referring to? It talks about to focus on one thing at a time. Most of us try to multitask, or we do multiple things at a time, and it ends up, overwhelming us, overtaking us, and we end up not being able to accomplish anything. In some world, other people say that jack of all trades, master of none. When we have so many things we want to achieve at a time, sometimes it creates the complication where we will not be able to achieve anything. Okay, so focus on one thing at a time, keep calm and plan ahead. Prepare yourself. If you want to write it down, make notes. If it is at work, please get a to-do list so that you tackle things once after the other. Even if it is in your house, you want to get a to-do list. You're going to go to the shopping, go and do shopping. You want to do your laundry, you want to do your mowing. If you can write it down, and roughly if you can put time frames on them, you will be very, very accurate and you know what you really wanted to do right from the beginning of the day, or you can do it a day before and you will be on top of all these things. And you will not need to engage your mind so much in what to do, but then you'll engage your mind in the process of actually doing it. And if you enjoy what you are doing, it rather makes your mind very healthy. So set priorities, action steps, and reminders. Celebrate your progress. Okay, celebrate your progress. Please share this link, subscribe to the channel, especially the sharing is much more important. We want to reach a lot of people. I don't want to waste time, so I'm not going to sit here sharing them and sending them across, but I'm encouraging you to please try to share the link with people so that we can be able to stay focused and get the program done. All right, so that is what we mean when we talk about to plan and prioritize. To plan and prioritize. Please share the link with us and let us get on with what we are doing. Okay, so that is it when we talk about plan and priorities. And then we will look into the next item, which we will describe as, we'll go to the one on the side. It says sleep well. in certain cultures and in certain homes, it sounds like he who sleeps more is lazy. But in this case, medically speaking, that is not what it's saying. It doesn't matter whether the person, likes to sleep or whatever the person likes to do. That is not what we are talking about. So we are talking about the fact that you need to have a good rest. It says lack of sleep can cause stress and exhaustion. We need an average of 8 hours sleep to function best. Turn off the TV at least 30 minutes before you go to bed. I think this was good. You need to try and turn off your TV completely. Do something like walk around, pray 30 minutes at least before you go to bed. I believe this has got something to do with the adjustment of the eye, because you look straining your eye to a certain degree, maintaining it to focus on your TV and watch your TV. So when you want to go to bed, the light that has gone into your eyes and all that, you need to readjust. Give your eyes the time to readjust before you go and shut your eyes in bed and sleep. This is another great point. But try and have enough sleep. In saying that, there are other people, specialists, that will tell you that when you are a bit older, especially within your middle age, like after your 20s or so, you don't actually need so much sleep. 5 hours to the 8 should be all right. And look, days that you are free, give yourself the treat. Have a good sleep. But if you have something to do, get it done. But in actual sense, in general, try to give yourself a good sleep. Please look into that. And the next item, it says, eat healthy food. Eat healthy food. That is the next point under to plan and prioritize. It says, eat healthy food. Good nutrition is important for your mental health. Eat nutritious and well-balanced meals and drink plenty of water. Search the web for healthy recipes if you want. Eat healthy food and drink plenty of water. What is healthy? It is relative, based on your body need, based on where you live, what is available. You can get the best in the part of the world where you live. Try and get the best. What you enjoy eating and healthy enough is not rotten. Because when we talk about healthy food, it's one thing looking into whether the food is rotten or the food is not rotten. And you look into how the food was preserved, it's all part of it. But then healthy in terms of nutrients, then you look at the nutritious food in the area where you live, the country which you live in, and then you eat well. That is the point number 3. Point number 4, it says tune in. What is tuning? Listening to music for leisure can help you relax and increase your creativity, productivity, and your focus. Why will this be possible? It is possible because when you listen to music, you watch some movies, you create some leisure to relax yourself. It relaxes your body, relaxes your nerves, and it gives you the opportunity to break away from the tough day you've been through, to break away from all the negative things you've seen, things that have gone into your brain, because the music causes you to go in the flow of what the music is saying. So even in choosing the music you need to listen to, you need to be very careful so you don't just listen to anything that is going to even add more to what you are in. For instance, if you are a person that is going through stress, okay, and then the music you are listening to is more a music that gives you more, a conducive atmosphere to mourn and to cry, it's not going to help you to be creative in any way. For instance, you are sad. Instead of listening to songs that will make you happy, you are gathering songs that will make you, spend more time in your corner crying more. Then it means you are not going to get the best out of it. So we need to choose songs that are more refreshing, that will take you from sad mood into a happy mood, that will move you from your problems into a different environment. This is where the church becomes something very, very portable, and it comes handy because the church is not going to play songs that will keep you crying. Rather, you will hear songs of hope. Okay, you're going to be hearing songs of hope. Messages that you'll be hearing will be messages of hope. So it gives the medical doctor the opportunity to relax his brain and to attack life in a different way. It gives the teacher the opportunity to relax the brain and to attack life again in a different way. So this is what we are talking about. Who is he who is stressing? The Bible says that if you are stressing, come all you who labor and are heavily laden, and I'll give you rest. You can find rest, refresher time in the church. So it says that the right type of music can be calming and reduce stress levels. You need the right kind of music. So it means not every music will be appropriate for this purpose. Okay, so we've finished the tune in, and under the eat healthy food, it says join in. Join in. Point number 5 says join in. And you can see that it's got some football, and the image has got a football and a club and some other things. Why is it saying we should join in? Join in says that join a club. Okay, it expects you to join a club or a group that will be able to help you. So it says join a club, a group, a society, gym, or whatever you are interested in. Get involved in your community and build strong social connections. Yes, you're a family person. Yes, you are a very good person. There's no problem with you in any way. You are a nice person. But remember, you need, to belong, a sense of belonging in the society, in the environment. You need people around you that will help you to break away from some of the challenges, and you will be able to overcome some of the situations. You get opportunity to do things physical, run, use the gym. Like it's saying, join in to clubs, to soccer teams, to gyms, societies, and it will help you create a social connection, but a healthy one, of course. You get people that are like-minded, that you can discuss a few things with. You may not necessarily be able to meet them every day face to face based on which part of the world you live, but you will be able to at least reach out on phone and say, hey, bro, how is this done? I'm into this situation. What can I do? These things will help. And the point number 6, then we are about to finish this one. It says, cut down. Cut down. Let's have a look. Point number 6. On the right side, not on my, okay, I'll say on this side, okay, the next one after this yellow item says cut down. The next one after this yellow on the other side says cut. No, this one is this one, sorry. This item says cut down. The next one after the eat healthy says cut. No, sorry. Move one step down. I'm looking at a different screen. So this one after join in, on the other side of join in says cut down. So let me scroll it down a bit so we will be able to get through this very well. Perfect. Okay. All right. There you go. So the next one after join in says cut down. What are we cutting down? It says that set realistic goals and try cutting back on alcohol, cigarettes, and other drugs. So if you are taking any form of drug and you are drinking alcohol, you need to try to find a way to manage it. Cut it down. We recommend that you stop it completely. Alcohol and all these things, alcohol, drugs, and all these other cigarettes, you all know the negative effects it brings. Even the people that sells them to you, they know it. Your doctor knows it, even though some of them still take it themselves because of the addiction and they are struggling to get out of it. But it says here that cut down on alcohol, smoking, cigarette, and this will help you. And then find support to help you to do this effectively if you need help. And that is going to be good. It's for good. It says find support to help you do it effectively and for good, so that when you get it done effectively, and you can make sure that you've done it and that's it. Okay, that is it. Please, if you've just joined us, we will appreciate it so much if you can share this program with somebody, because what we are dealing with, we are dealing with the top 10 tips that can help you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Top 10 tips that can help me and you to be able to maintain a very, very healthy lifestyle. This is something that will bless everybody. Okay, it will be very wonderful if we can all be able to get on top of this. All right, God bless us all as we go ahead. All right, so we are talking about to cut down on alcohol, cut down on smoking, cut down on men chasing women too much, cut down on everything that you are doing. The excesses, you need to find a way to cut them down, because if you don't do so, it's going to be a problem. Seriously, we need to cut down on all these and we will be better people. All right, so as we go ahead, then we look at what next. After cutting down, the next one says switch off. You see this one here? It says switch off. What are we switching off? Try not to become too focused on electronics such as TV, DVDs, games, mobile, and tablets. Turn them off even for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Take a walk outside or read a book instead. Ooh, this is powerful, but very difficult to achieve. If it's easy for you, please type your comment. If you think that is easy for you to do, let us hear from you. But I know it's not an easy task. Trust me, it's not easy. It says that now everybody is always on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, like watching one video or the other. Everybody is watching one video or the other, or doing something. If not watching something on the phone, is watching something on TV, and the items, the gadgets are never being turned off. This is what the event is about. This is what the program, the manager, those that prepared this document, this is what they are referring to. It says switch off. So even though it says switch off your phone, the main thing it's expecting you to switch off is your brain, is your eyes, is your attention. You need to switch off all these things from constantly affecting yourself with the electronic rays that are going into your eyes, into your brain. Because if you have observed, the world today, we are disconnecting. Father and mother will sit in the same house and nobody will talk to each other. For a certain period of time, no one may speak to the other. Everyone is going to be focused mainly on their phones and their tablets and their television, telenovelas, watching TV, like watching other things that would not bring improvement to the home. But this is where the world has got into. And it's very, very unfortunate that that is what it is. So it says that we need to switch off all the gadgets. How easy is it for you to switch them off? If you can switch off easily, please let us know. If you think it's going to be a difficult thing to do, also let us know. But more importantly, do try your best to manage to switch off the gadget. So switch off is one thing. And then we move on to the next point, which says engage with others. Make the time to connect with people who make you happy. Ensure you make them to see your family and friends in person. You see, the need for interpersonal relationships, social bonding, like face-to-face discussions and meetings are very, very important. It is very healthy, but the world we live in, business people are trying to sell their phones. They are selling their TVs. Movie actors, actresses are putting stuff on the internet for you to go and watch. They wish you would sit down 24/7 and watch them whilst they are doing their job. Okay, so if you are not careful to be able to engage with face-to-face people, interact with real people in real life, you will end up becoming a social misfit where you've lived indoors all your life. You've never been going out, meeting anybody, and it's just you and you and you. One day you go out and you don't even know what is new in the world because you've disconnected for so long. So it is saying here that we should try our best to engage with people, socialize, go to church, meet people, interact with people. Don't just stay indoors. It's not healthy. Your health is very important and you need to make sure you put it ahead. I know society these days is a problem. You meet people and they start giving you complications in life. And you said this, you said that, she said, he said. You don't want that. So you prefer to perhaps maybe just stay on your own without going anywhere. But your health is important. So find a very healthy circle and belong to that circle. Discuss with people, speak with people, and boost your interpersonal relationship with other people. And that is what this document is referring to. You get to know where this document comes from, and you know that it's not just a matter of me talking, but it's a very, very reliable information that we've received, and we want to share this with everybody. God bless you as we still go ahead and we make the best out of this. Okay. All right then. So we go into the next point, and the next item that we have here is to exercise for your mind. Exercise for your mind. Exercise for your brain. It says exercise can make you feel better and improve your outlook. Move more and sit less. Walk your leg, walk your dog, or take a gym class. So movement, exercise is something that is very healthy, and it will keep you very, very happy. So let us try our best and to do some of these things. There is a place for exercise. So maybe if we can form a group of 5, 10, 2, 3, 4 based on where we live, and then we can be enjoying each other's company at some times, maybe it will be of a great help. And then we move on to the last item. Before that, we are done for today. Please don't forget to share this program. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and encourage somebody to watch it. This will give you a healthy life so that you will not fall under the category of the people that are walking as if they are normal. But if you see the decisions we are making, our choices, our behaviors, how much people are fighting on the street in traffic, then you know that mental health is not the best for many people. So the last one is seek advice and support. If things are getting too much and you can't cope or you aren't coping, talk to someone, but not just anyone anyway. Talk to somebody you believe the person will be able to be of help or can recommend something for you. It says, see your GP or your doctor, call the lifeline 13 11 14 or the suicide callback service on 1300, whatever number. And this is for South Australia, the government of South Australia. All right, so I'll just scroll down for you to see that this is from the government of the South Australia. All right, so who can we contact? Where can we get help from? If we need this kind of help, where are we going to get the support? If you call any of these people, any of these offices, you will definitely get the help you need. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are, which part of the country you are, there will be somebody on the phone to tell you what to do. At least can refer you to somebody else. So you need to see the Safe Work South Australia, or you can speak to Return to Work South Australia. We can speak to Heads Up. And we have NCETA, NCETA, and CETA, we have the Flinders University, and we have the quitting hotline. They are all there to help. All right. And the last one is down here, a tall list of emails and details that each of them can be of help to you. Okay. So coming down to our own discussions, all these things are what the professionals are talking about. And as Christians and as believers, remember also that if you are a believer and you are having issues with mental health, sometimes you may not know it yourself, but if someone brings your attention to it, please don't take it personal. Try to find a way to understand so that you will seek the appropriate help. Church is there to help. Prayers can do a lot, because some of these things, in as much as your domestic issues can give you mental issues, yes, your work environment can be so toxic that it can affect you. Drugs and some other medications can affect you. And your social life needs, aging can affect you. There are a lot of people that feel left out or feel like life is kind of beating them because they are growing. They couldn't achieve what they really wanted to achieve. And that can give you anxiety. That is why anxiety disorders, at the beginning of the program, I told you that the research says that anxiety carries more percentage and men suffer more. Why are men the people that are struggling? I know if you are talking about domestic violence, people are going to say, no, the figures are different. But this is mental health, where some group of people think or have been made to feel they are the head of the home. They must make things happen. And so when things are not happening, they are stressing. They have to make sure things are done and are done properly. So today, this is what we've brought to you today by way of Kingdom Update. And I believe that you've been blessed by this program, and you will be able to be a support for somebody. You will become the lifeline to someone's deadline. This is what we believe you and I can do to help others, to support others. Please don't forget to share this link. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, on Coda TV, and don't forget to also follow us on Facebook. We need your help to be able to grow. We need you to be able to get more information, do more research, get more experts to come in and speak with you. Okay, because we brought the banker to talk to everybody, and he is willing to come again, and other experts are ready to come and join us. So let us be expecting more, but please do help us by sharing the event so that many other people will be able to be reached. And when we are inviting somebody, the person will know that, yes, it is worth coming to support this community that we have built together. God bless you so much. See you again very soon with another program, which is another powerful one. Did you know that Sister Osinachi's funeral has been done? Wait for the updates and let us meet again. God bless everybody.